It's 10:15 right now. You know, an estimated 40,000 seniors have died from COVID-19 in nursing homes, and families are moving loved ones out, but to live at home. But if you need any help choosing a caregiver, it can be daunting. Ron Schulman with Synergy Home Care is on the phone right now with some advice on choosing safely. Good morning, Ron. How you doing this morning?
Good morning. I'm fine. How are you?
Hey, doing great. So, you know, a lot of families considering this, bringing extended family back into the household, especially in this time of COVID-19. How do you make those choices safely?
Yeah, so it's a wonderful question, especially given this time. Really, it's a good question for any time. But especially when we have the time that we're living in now, it's really important to have an in-depth conversation with the owner of the agency to find out what protocols they are using to make sure that staff has been healthy, has been monitored, make sure that that people are using temperature checks, really following the CDC guidelines and communicating well with their care providers to make sure that they are fit for duty and affirming that they are fit for duty every day before they walk into a home. So we constantly are communicating with our care providers about hand hygiene, making sure that we're using masks whenever we're with our clients. We are checking temperatures, using gloves when appropriate, and also making sure that we are cognizant of the distance that we're keeping, even when we're caring for people. When we don't need to be right next to somebody, we're trying to make sure that we're keeping our distance. And then also making sure that in your regular life, you're taking all the precautions necessary to make sure that we're safe and secure and ready to care for others when we walk into somebody's home.
I tell you what, Ron, my mom just had some oxygen delivered to their home last night. It came late in the day, like after 7 o'clock. I knew my mother was talking to her on the phone. She was waiting for some oxygen to be delivered from a home care agency like that. And so what are precautions if you're on her end and you're waiting for a delivery and you need to keep yourself safe as well, right?
You really do, and that's, part of that is making sure that you're wearing your mask and they're wearing a mask before they come into your home. Have a place near if you have like a laundry room entrance to your home, or someplace near the entrance to your home where there's a bathroom, something like that, where somebody can, before they do anything, walk deep into your house, that they've washed their hands, that you've seen them wash their hands, and make sure that those precautions are taken. So just as if you were in a grocery store, you want to keep your distance from people or out in public. We're just making sure that we've got that separation. And then, of course, the hand washing and everything else. Very important.
Ron Schulman, some good advice there, especially from Synergy Home Care. We appreciate you being on the show this morning.